Let me stop you right there. If you think people cheat because they found someone better, or because the relationship was broken, or because they simply lack morals, you've been sold a half-truth. Here's the question that actually stings. What if the person who cheated on you didn't do it for love, attention, or even sex, but for a reason that has almost nothing to do with you at all? Stick around, because the psychology behind infidelity is darker, stranger, and more uncomfortable than most people ever dare to admit. The first thing you need to understand is that cheating is often less about the person being cheated on and more about what is happening inside the cheater. This is strange, right? Yes, because many people who cheat have a fragile sense of self-worth. So instead of feeling confident and secure within themselves, they depend on attention, admiration, and validation from others to feel valuable or attractive. The problem is that even a loving and supportive partner cannot completely fill that emotional gap, because the love and validation from a committed relationship over time become familiar and predictable. So, for someone who is deeply insecure, that sense of security may start to feel less exciting. As a result, they may seek attention from someone new, not because their partner is lacking, but because they're trying to satisfy an inner need that never seems fully satisfied. Some people cheat because they're afraid of getting too emotionally close to someone. When a relationship becomes serious and requires honesty, trust, and vulnerability, they start to feel uncomfortable. Without realizing it, they may create problems in the relationship by having an affair. In a strange way, the affair helps them keep an emotional distance while still enjoying the excitement of romance. Others cheat because they are addicted to the thrill that comes with it. They enjoy the excitement, secrecy, and risk of doing something forbidden. The rush of attention and the excitement of getting away with it can become highly rewarding. For these people, cheating is not always about a lack of love for their partner. Instead, it becomes a harmful habit they use to chase excitement or escape uncomfortable feelings. Think about someone you know, or even yourself. Have you ever felt a little excitement from doing something you knew you shouldn't do? Most people have. Now imagine that feeling being much stronger, mixed with a deep need to feel important, wanted, or valued. That is often what goes on in the mind of a serial cheater. They're not always bad people who want to hurt others. Sometimes, there are people who constantly need attention and approval because they don't feel good enough inside. Instead of dealing with those feelings, they keep looking for new people to make them feel special. And here's a difficult question to think about. If you've ever stayed with someone who cheated on you, were you staying because you truly believed they would change? Or were you afraid of being alone and letting the relationship go? Here's a simpler and more relatable version for a general audience. But here's the hard truth. Cheating doesn't only damage a relationship because of the affair itself. It damages the relationship because it shows that one person was not fully committed from the beginning. The reality is that people who cheat again and again without feeling guilty are usually not confused, and they're not simply making a one-time mistake. They're choosing their own wants and feelings over the trust and feelings of their partner. And until they face the real reasons behind their behavior and work on their personal issues, no amount of love, checking up on them, or giving them more chances will change things. The problem isn't in the relationship alone. It's something they need to fix within themselves. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. I'd also love to hear your thoughts. What do you think is the biggest reason people cheat in relationships? And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more psychology content that will help you better understand yourself and the people around you. See you in the next one.